this is Tokyo. This is also Tokyo. So is this, and so are these things way out here in the middle of nowhere. Long story short, Tokyo is a big city. Actually, it's huge. Like, islands over 1,000 miles off the coast of the mainland, huge. Like, people sometimes fly to other parts of the city, huge. Yes, you heard me right, they fly. This basically means that it needs a lot of public transport options to move people in and around the greater metro area. So let me give you a quick run through of all of them. Yep, all of them. Let's try and do this. For high-speed rail, there's 4 major Shinkansen lines that pass through Tokyo, all ran by Japan's national railway companies, the JR networks. These two, the Joetsu Shinkansen heading north to Aomori and the Tohoku Shinkansen heading into the mountains towards Niigata, are operated by JR East. JR East also works with JR West to operate the Hokuriku Shinkansen, the newest one serving Japan's west coast. The Tokaido Shinkansen, the world's oldest and busiest high-speed rail line, is operated by JR Central, the same operator that will oversee the currently under construction Chuo Shinkansen, Japan's first maglev line that will run from Tokyo to Nagoya and eventually Osaka. There's also 2 mini Shinkansen lines that run through Tokyo. They basically switch to a smaller gauge when they get further north on the Tohoku Shinkansen and branch to Akita and Yamagata. There's also a lot of through-running services in Tokyo, some where operators use multiple of their own lines, some where multiple operators work together. There's a special event train called the Dome that's run by Seibu and runs on 2 of its regular lines, serving the Balluna Dome just north of Tokyo for baseball games and big events. The Liberty Aizu is operated by Aizu, Yagen, and Tobu Railways and heads north to Aizu Wakamatsu. JR East teams up with Fuji Kyuko to run the Fuji Excursion, with Izu Hakone and Izukyu to run the Odoriko, Shuzenji, and Izukyu Shimoda routes, and with Hokuetsu Express in the winter to run the Hokuhoku Tokomachi Snow Festival Express. Odakyu runs the famous romance cars, these 9, by itself, to Enoshima, Odawara, Atsugi, and Hakone. It also works with Hakone Tozen to serve Hakone with the Hakone and Super Hakone romance cars starting in Shinjuku, and the Metro Hakone romance car starting in Kita Senju, and partners with JR Central to operate the Mount Fuji romance car. These trains have reserved seats, luxury styles, big windows, all the good stuff. Tobu operates 9 limited express trains, 1 serving Kasukabe, 6 heading further north to serve the Nikko area, as well as 1 even further north into our southern Fukushima prefecture, with 1 also branching northwest after Kasakabe to serve Isesaki. JR operates 2 limited express trains that run to Otari, 2 to Iwaki. They also run 2 to Shimoda, known as the Sapphire Odoriko, and 2 to Odawara, known as the Shonen, that run from either Tokyo or Shinjuku Station. The Sazanami serves Chiba Prefecture, and the Shinshu Momiji serves Okutama in western Tokyo. The F-Liner is a really fast through-running service operated on 2 routes beginning in Yokohama, 1 led by Seibu, serving Hano, 1 led by Tobu, serving Ogawa, utilizing tracks from Tokyo, Tokyo Metro, and Minatomirai Line. There's a bunch of airport limited express trains in Tokyo. Serving Narita Airport, you have the KC Skyliner, the fastest service that was intended once to be the Narita Shinkansen. JR's Narita Express, or the NEX, its main competition. Serving Haneda Airport, KQ operates its Zushi Line Airport Limited Express, and the Access Express runs from Haneda Airport to Narita Airport via KQ, Toei, and KC. Tokyo hosts Japan's last 2 night trains, the Sunrise Seto to Takamatsu and the Sunrise Izumo to Izumo. The Utsunomiya Line is basically an intercity rail line that's part of the Greater Tohoku Main Line. JR is Tokyo's transit backbone. It operates Tokyo's massively important loop line, the Yamanote Line, serving central Tokyo. It's currently testing a double-decker train on the Chuo Line Rapid, which serves Takao, and the Hibari hydrogen-powered train on its Nambu line to Tachikawa. JR also operates another 13 suburban lines. Here they are, branching out in all directions from central Tokyo, serving many of the main business districts and suburbs. They also operate 3 lines that arguably inspired European S-Bahns, the Shonen Shinjuku, Ueno Tokyo, and Keihin Tohoku lines, running north to south from Saitama through Tokyo and into Yokohama. JR is also currently constructing the Haneda Airport Access line that will have 3 routes, 1 heading north via Tokyo Station, 1 heading north via Shinjuku Station, and another heading east via Odaiba. There are 5 Homeliner, which are basically extra fast commuter services. Tobu runs the TH and TJ liners, Seibu runs the S train, KC runs the Extra liner, and KQ runs the KQ wing. Sotetsu has a Sotetsu JR link and Sotetsu Tokyo link that connects Tokyo to Atsugi. There's a lot of private commuter railways in Tokyo as well. KQ runs 2 lines heading from central Tokyo south, including its Pinnacle Airport line to Haneda Airport and another serving Yokohama. Kyo runs these 6 lines, mostly heading west from central Tokyo. KC has these 4 lines, mainly focusing on Narita Airport and Tokyo's eastern suburbs. Odakyu heads southeast from central Tokyo on 2 lines to Odawara and Tama Newtown. Seibu runs 8 lines, serving Saitama and western Tokyo. Here they are. Tobu runs the Kamedo and Daishi lines in central Tokyo, the Skytree line heading north of Tokyo, and the Tojo line heading northwest of Tokyo. Tokyu runs these 6 lines, serving southwest Tokyo. Now, for the rapid transit. The 2 other most crucial parts of Tokyo's transport system along with the Yamanote line are the city-operated Tokyo Metro, operating 8 lines and a branch line, which is part of the Marunouchi line, and Toei Subway, operating 4 lines in central Tokyo. Tokyo Metro is currently expanding its Yarakucho line from Toyosu to Sumiyoshi and its Namboku line to Shinagawa. Then you have the Seibu Yarakucho line in Narima, Kyo's new line in Shibuya, and Casey's Kanamachi line in Katsushika. They are all heavy rail-style subway lines ran by these commuter rail companies. There are also a bunch of single lines as well. The new Red Arrow serving Kawago and the Saitama Stadium line serving Kawaguchi, both in Saitama. The Tsukuba Express, formerly the Jobin New line, serving Ibaraki, and the Hokuso line serving Chiba, as well as the Rinkai line serving Odaiba, which will soon be complemented by the under-construction Rinkai subway that will head into central Tokyo. 3 other single-operated lines run into Tokyo as well. The Minatomirai line in Yokohama uses Tokyu tracks to reach central Tokyo. The Toyo Rapid Railway enters Tokyo from Yachiyo via Tokyo Metro tracks, and Narita Airport's Shibayama Railway, usually the shortest in Japan, uses Keisei tracks to enter Tokyo as well. Tokyo has 2 light metros, or automated guideway transits, the Nippori Teneri liner in Tokyo's north and the Yurikamomi line in Odaiba. Tokyo also operates the Setagaya line light rail. The Tokyo Sakura tram, known as the Toden-Arakawa line as well, is the last remnant of the Tokyo Toden tram network. Seibu Yamaguchi line, also known as the Leo liner, serves Tama Lake, an amusement park, and the Balloon Dome, Tokyo's only proper people mover. Tokyo also has 2 monorails, one serving Haneda Airport and featuring express tracks, and another serving Tama Newtown with the planned extension north to the JR Hachiko line. Tokyo only hosts one last suspended monorail, the Asakusa Hanayashiki Skyship. It's not even so much public transit as it's in an amusement park, but by all definitions, it does technically count. Tokyo did used to have a proper suspended monorail at the Ueno Zoo with only 2 stops that closed in December of 2023. Western Tokyo is home to 19 locally operated welfare monorails serving historic sites, mountain communities, and buildings with areas otherwise nearly inaccessible to the local population. As well, Tokyo has 2 funiculars known in Japan as cables in many instances, the Takao Tozen and Matake Tozen cables, each with a chairlift to complement them, the Echo and Mount Matake chairlifts respectively. The Shinpakuji Temple Grave Rack Car is a rack railway, and Daizan Tamagawa Dai Cemetery has a suspended slope car, both in western Tokyo. Matsuchiyama Temple Monorail Sakura Rail is actually a slope car in central Tokyo. Asuka Park holds the escargot inclined elevator, mostly for tourists and resembling a funicular. Akasuka Mitsuke and Meiji Jingame stations both have inclined elevators, and 5 more exist in western Tokyo to serve a temple, Tokyo Metropolitan University at Garden Terrace, and 2 other inclined elevators serving an apartment complex. The Ibizu Skywalk moving walkway connects Ibizu Station to Ibizu Garden Place. And Yomiuri Land Amusement Park in Kawasaki has the Yomiuri Land Sky Shuttle gondola that begins in Tokyo at Kyo Yomiuri Land. Remember when I said earlier people fly to different parts of the city? Well, folks, we are here. New Central Air Service operates the Chofu-Izu commuter airplane route from Chofu Airport in mainland Tokyo to the Izu Islands of Oshima, Nijima, Kozushima, and Miyakijima. Between the Izu Islands, Toho Air Service operates the Tokyo AI Land Shuttle commuter helicopter from Oshima with a quick flight southwest to Toshima and a flight path southeast serving Miyakijima, Mikurijima, Hachijojima, and Aogashima. Starting in summer 2025, feasibility studies are being conducted to research vertiport sites for eVTOLs, that's helicopter taxis. 2026 will see demonstration flights for a few weeks, 2027 then for a few months, with plans for the back half of 27 to see vertiports developed near the waterfront and rivers, and the first sightseeing flights will be carried out. By the 2030s, a vast network of these vertiports should be constructed across the whole of Tokyo Prefecture by companies like EHang, developer of Japan's first UAM center in Tsukuba City, north of Tokyo, and VertX, including places like airports, building rooftops, train station complexes, shopping centers, parking lots, and Tokyo's remote islands. The 400-year-old Yagiri motorboat ferry goes to Matsudo in Chiba Prefecture. The Ogasawara Islands also have 2 motorboat ferries heading to Mukojima Island and South Island. Haneda Airport has 2 catamaran ferries serving Odaiba and Yokohama that are operated by Tokyo Cruise Ship. The Mizubi Line water taxi loops around the Arakawa, Shingashi, and Sumida rivers. Tokyo Cruise Ship operates several other water taxis, including a route up the Sumida River, a route serving the Sumida River and the Odaiba area, 2 routes serving solely Odaiba area, and a route serving a museum and an aquarium near the Odaiba area. Tokai Kisen runs 8 hydrofoil water taxis to serve the Izu Islands from Ito, Atami, Higashi Izu, Shimoda, Tateyama, Kurihama, Yokohama, Tama and 2 routes from Takashiba Pier, as well as a Yokohama to Takashiba water taxi. Tokyo also needs really big ships to bring people really long distances from central Tokyo to those faraway islands I told you about. The Salvia Maru ocean liner serves the North Izu Islands, and the Tachibana Maru serves the South Izu Islands from central Tokyo. The Miyakijima line runs between the Izu Islands from Oshima to Miyakijima. The Aogashima line runs from Hachijojima to Aogashima. The Ogasawara Maru line makes a once-a-week, 24-hour journey from central Tokyo to the Ogasawara Islands, and the Hahajima Maru shuttles people between them. The Ocean Tokyu ferry takes people on a nearly 740-mile journey from Tokyo to Tokushima and Kitakyushu. Tokyo BRT has 4 routes serving Odaiba, one running north to south, one serving the Olympic Village, one serving Toyosu, and another serving Kakadoki. Shinjuku City is also testing the Saitama Institute of Technology's Psycho self-driving bus. Boldly is testing the High City Arma Bus personal rapid transit in Haneda Innovation City next to Haneda Airport. JR Kanto Bus operates a double-decker highway bus. JR's Kanto Bus, Kokusai Kogyo Bus, Kyo Dentetsu Bus, Odakyu Highway Bus, Fujikyu Bus, Tokyo Highway Bus, and Tokyo Bay City Bus all operate highway bus routes from Tokyo to major cities and destinations around Japan. Tokyo's only trailer bus, the Seishin Go, was discontinued in March of 2023, and it served Hineori Village, connecting its strip of developed land to a temple north of it. Toei Bus and Nishi Tokyo Bus are the main local bus operators in Tokyo Prefecture, serving mostly central Tokyo and the Tama area, respectively. Tokyo Local Bus, Kawasaki City Bus, Kanagawa Chuo Kotsu Sotetsu Bus, Seibu Bus, Tobu Bus, Chiba Rainbow Bus, Kominato Railway Bus, Funabashi Shinkeisi Bus also serve routes in Tokyo Prefecture as well. Nishi Tokyo operates an electric bus, Toei operates a fuel cell bus, Skybus operates an amphibious bus catering to tourists and allowing people to stop at an exit just before entering the water, so it counts, in my opinion, as transit. Most of the local cities, towns, villages, and islands in Tokyo also have their own community bus routes to serve local residents, 47 to be exact. There's a lot, so I won't say them all, but here's a list of the municipalities and the amount of community buses that they have. Tokyo has 21 shuttle buses that operate throughout the city, 10 serving cemeteries, 1 serving a medical center, 3 serving Haneda Airport, 5 serving Narita Airport, 1 serving Taito City, 1 running from Chiyoda to Chuo, 1 serving Disneyland, 1 serving the Skytree, and 1 serving a chain of parks. Will is a self-driving wheelchair service, tap to pay, that can be used by anyone, not only people with impairments, that allows you to move in and around Haneda Airport with ease and drop off the wheelchair at your terminal, shop, bathroom, or facility. Near Me operates a shared taxi service. For regular taxis, 9 major taxi companies operate in Tokyo Prefecture. Here they are. Uber is less of a ride-sharing service in Japan, more of a taxi-hailing service, although Uber does still operate its own, albeit very sparsely, and usually only when taxis are limited private drivers. However, it's far outshadowed by Go, the Uber-style app that's the biggest player in its field in Japan. Independently operated tuk-tuks and velo-taxis are prominent in central Tokyo, whereas independently operated traditional rickshaws are mostly seen in far western Tokyo near Hachioji.
Kanto Bus is testing AI paratransit or on-demand transit in Tokyo.
Times Car Share is a car share service with one-way drop-off locations and hourly rates, almost like a bike share system. Companies like Hello Mobility and eRide Tokyo offer e-moped sharing services. Loop offers e-bike sharing and e-scooter sharing services in many parts of central Tokyo. Shero operates a foldable bike sharing service. Docomo offers bike share services in central Tokyo, and Smile offers bike share services on part of the Izu Islands. And Miyakijima has its own locally owned electrically assisted bicycles, but we can't forget the unsung heroes in the mountainous Tama areas where small homes and businesses are built all over rivers and gorges. It's the bridges and tunnels that keep the communities connected and save hours of travel time. And back in the dense urban core, walkways, sidewalks, staircases, and bicycle paths form the intricate web that keeps everything connected at the human scale. So there's all the ways you can get around in Tokyo. Let me know if you want me to do this for other cities. Alrighty guys, have a good day. Bye.